everyone, hope you're all okay. Righty ho. I'm coming on with a few bits and bobs. It's Wednesday and I've not done a video yet this week, which is bad. Yesterday I was busy cutting the grass yesterday. Now today I feel like I've been run over by a truck. I'm getting too old. But yeah, it's the weather's been beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous again today. But I was pleased to get the grass cut. Right, what have I been doing? I finished these ATCs off. I showed you one of them last week, but it wasn't until after I'd shown it that I realised I hadn't put the bodies in. So I finished all of those, coloured the backs. Oh, I think they're really pretty. Mr. Doodle did come up with a good idea of using the bees, but it was a bit fiddly arse putting all the little bodies in, because I decided that it did look all right without the body in, but I decided they'd look better with white bodies in. So I won't be doing those again in 9 because it was quite fiddly to do, and it seemed to take me forever. Anyway, they're done. This morning I've been sat outside finishing, I did these ones. I've just been sat outside sticking letters on from the, Tim Holt's Big Chat. Got loads of those. So I just felt it wanted something else. There's that one, just show you quickly because I have shown you them. That one, this one is, this one I've done the back purple, saving that one for myself because I said that was the one that I least liked, but I just chose Thankful Thoughts because I was just thinking of everything to be thankful for. These are this way. I really love these, and I'm not putting these, I think I mentioned this in the previous video, that when I showed them, I'm not backing these, they're just going to be thin card, and then I can get, for when I send them internationally, I can get more in the package, and they're, we all keep them in something, don't we? I'll make sure they're stay strong, make sure they're packaged well. So that's those. I've also been doing some doodling around another one of these. Just again sat outside this morning doing this. These won't be getting bees, I don't know what they'll be getting, but I was just done with the spray inks a couple of years ago. Some sort of spray ink, looks as though it's got a bit of shimmer as well, and then there was some green ones. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I want black on them again, or I could do white, but we all know what the W word means to me. And look up, there's all this white on here. So there's those, and then there was these ones that I sat doodling the other night on. Well, not doodling, well, it is doodling, isn't it? There was just white in there, and they won't back in onto there. Just done those, load of those. Oh, I've missed that one. Don't know what I shall do with those. Leave that one on the top, then I remember to do it. Right, so that's the ATCs out of the way. Oh, right. I wasn't going to do those first, but anyway, they're done now. Thank you ever so much. Got a little haul to show you. Thank you ever so much to Maria Kirchner, the lady anyway. Sorry, Maria, that sent me some money across to my Buy Me a Coffee account. Thank you ever so much. I ordered these, and within a couple of days they'd arrived. I decided I went on to eBay, and I decided this one was one of the cheaper ones, and I haven't got that one. I'm trying to collect a little stash of Distress Oxides now. I haven't got many. So I went for the mustard seed, and then I decided to get an alcohol ink lift pad. Because I was talking about this the other week when I was doing the alcohol inks. So I should be playing with those another day. So thank you ever so much, Maria. Right, another thing, a little VR, our lovely Michelle from Crafty Michelle, she's having a giveaway. I'm not entering the giveaway, but I said that I would share it for her and that. She's having a giveaway, and it's all crafty goods. So she's got some absolutely, she's so generous, got some absolutely amazing prizes. So I'll leave the link in the description box if you want to pop across. Obviously normal rules apply, you know, you've got to be a subscriber, blah de blah de blah. She'll tell you all about it anyway. I can't remember, I only watched it this morning, but can't remember when it ends, when she's going to draw the winner. I think there's only one winner, and she did say that there are loads of prizes, all crafty prizes. She did say that if it's an international winner, she might have to take some things out of the package to, you know, to make for the weight and to make sure it well, whatever. Yes, so Michelle, you are kind, and Michelle's trying to grow her channel, so please pop across. Even if you don't want to enter the giveaway, please pop across and subscribe to her, because she's a lovely lady and she's ever so talented. She's a real lovely mixed media artist, and she's I don't know, her work always seems very professional. It is, she just does beautiful work. So that's my little VR for Michelle. Right, next thing. I don't know what to show you first. Right, I was doing the bees, right? So you've got all the negative pieces. So yesterday, I wasn't, was it yesterday or was it the day before? It's yesterday morning, I think. Yeah, I think it was yesterday morning. I wasn't really didn't want to craft as such, but the grass was too wet to cut. I thought, oh, just what can I do? I don't know, what can I do? So you know the negative bits that you get left, and I haven't got any blank bits to show you. Well, there's a bit. I thought, what can I do? So I was just messing about, just for 5 minutes. I thought, you know how it is. Just for 5 minutes, I thought, oh, I'll have a play about with some of my distress oxides. I don't know why I chose distress oxides, can't remember, but anyway, I chose distress oxides. It's probably because I'd ordered that other one, I don't know, who knows. I've slept since then, I've breathed since then, so I've forgotten, obviously. So that was a black one, and I have been watching someone with distress oxides, but it wasn't, don't know, because I've got something else to show you in a minute from another lady, but she said that you could do it on dark card. Well, I think it was that. Oh, anyway, I'm talking mumbo jumbo already, so I was just playing about. I thought, oh, well, we'll just stick some distress oxides down on these bits of paper, just have a play. So the ones that I've got, and I can't remember which colours I've used, I've got iced spruce, which Linda Pierce sent me. Thank you, Linda. Linda sent me that one as well. They were my first two ever distress oxides. That's fired brick, and then Geraldine, Little Snippets one, she sent me pumice stone, and then I bought, because they would have been on offer somewhere, I got this one, the blueprint sketch, can't read, and peacock feathers. Don't know where I got them from. And then I totally forgotten that I've actually got some sprays. How bad is that? I mean, does that mean you've got far too much craft stash when you forget what you've got? And I've got these, so I've got the spray in mowed lawn, picked raspberry and wilted violet. So I was just basically messing about, playing, and what's that bit? Oh, and then I think at some point, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. They'll probably go on ATCs or cards or whatever. These are all on the dark card. That one, that was on white card. So I was doing those. That's all I was going to do. And then you know what it's like. It's not my fault. So then I thought, I know, we could have a play. I have done this bit. I haven't played with oxides a lot, but I have done this bit before, where you use a glossy card. And I was actually watching Tim Holtz, and he was doing it, but he was doing it on the, I suppose it was like the Ranger version of glossy card. And he said, oh, people say they, you know, oh, I've got glossy card, but he said, oh, all glossy card isn't equal, and photo papers to forget what he said it, excuse me, what he said he'd got in it. Anyway, cutting a long story short, I used photo paper, and this one that you've seen me use before, I used it on my, with my alcohol inks. Just a cheap one, just cheap pound. I'm going to try it. So you put your, well, I've used sprays on some of them. Yeah, I would have used probably those two colours and the peacock feathers. I smushed it down on some, sprayed it on some acetate or even my plastic sheet, can't remember. Just smushed it about how you've seen him do it. Then when it dries all. If you've not seen this technique, it is just brilliant. Just type in Distress Oxides on gloss card and it's brilliant, and it dries all cloudy, like, you know, like they do. Oxides, they dry cloudy, don't they? But then, and I think he used the Distress Glaze, but, and I can't remember who I first saw do it, but it was quite a while ago. No idea. Can't remember who I first saw do it, but I've seen it done before and I have tried it before. You use a baby wipe, just wipe a baby wipe over it, and it takes the cloudy layer off and reveals this. It's absolutely, it's just one of those, I hope you can see all right, it's just one of those magical things that you're like, oh wow. I mean, they look nice cloudy, but when you do that, it's like, wow. So we got some of the, you know, because I'm a bit short of painty papers. Not. So there's that one and that one. Oh, they're just lovely. Love them. That one. I've no idea what colours I used. Oh, looks as though it's got a bit of yellow. I didn't use that because I haven't opened it. Don't know, unless I'd used a bit of the normal Distress ink. That one and that one, I've done it on the wrong side, looking at that. So that's just flat. So there was those. Now, oh, then there's that one, that piece. That's just a piece of scrap card that was laying about. I don't think it's watercolour paper, it might be. This is watercolour paper. This is sea white watercolour paper. And then two more glossy sheets. This isn't photo paper. Well, it was just given to me as glossy paper, gloss paper. It isn't photo paper. And I think I must have just used these two for that one. Nice and pale. And that one. What else have we got? Right, oh, I've got so many papers. Then these ones, now these are a mixture. This is my finger, look. Done that on purpose. This is a mixture, I think, of the Distress Oxides and the normal Distress ones. Oh, that is a different ink. That is, I can't show you it because it'll wobble the camera. My daughter bought me some, and they're in like a paisley shape, curved shape. Can't think what they're called now, but I was just playing with those. Don't know what the background was, can't remember, but say these are just a mixture of different ones. They're little mini distress ink pads. I just love doing that, dabbing it down. And that one, I have no clue what I'd used on that. Don't know. They're the mini distress pads that I would have put on a sheet and put some water on and then just smushed it across. There's that one. I think that was the ink that my daughter... just a minute. No, I don't get them out because it'll wobble the camera. There's that one. I think that's on watercolour card. Oh no, it wasn't. It was postcards. They're Hobbycraft postcards. So that's those. Have I shown you those ones? Oh yeah, I've just shown you those. And then I've got this piece of card that I'd used when we were doing the painty paper series for... I put through the embossing folder for an alternative like stamp. So I got one of these lurking about, and I thought, I wonder if the oxide, so it had already got like acrylic paints on, but it didn't do anything. It's just made it pretty. And then I just went over it with the gold gilding stuff, but it didn't do anything with didn't oxidize. Oh, there is little bits you can see, but I think that's really pretty. So that's that. And then this is the final thing. Yesterday I saw a I've seen a couple of new ladies recently, but a new to me lady. I think she's got quite a few thousand subscribers. I think I can't remember actually whether I noticed how many she got or not, but I think she has, because she's done like demonstrations at the Creativation thingy show. But it was one of these things, Distress Oxides. I must have been searching for Distress Oxide techniques or something like that. Found this channel. I've got to go and try that. Now, mine didn't come out as good as hers. I'm not saying that, you know, dissing myself, but it just hasn't, because I hadn't got what she used, but I absolutely love it. And I've never seen this technique before, but she called it the smudging technique. And basically what you do, you get your stamp. Let's have a look. So this was just on normal cheap white card. She'd used some, I can't remember what she called it, some other card, I'd never heard of it. And she'd used flowers, and then she'd used butterfly. I'll leave the link because it's brilliant. If you've not seen it, it's this technique. It's absolutely, it'll say it was just one of those things. I've got to just go and do it now. So I used this stamp to start with, that I got from the Indigo Blue pack. And what you do, you ink your stamp up with the Distress Oxide, stamp it down, and then very quickly, and she was using a piece of, is it cut and dry foam or something? I haven't got any of that, didn't really know what it was, so I thought, nothing ventured, nothing gained, so I just used a piece of scrunched up paper towel. So you stamp it down, and then quickly you just go over it like that, and you smudge it all, and it's brilliant. I'm like, wow, I really like that. And then this was the bit that didn't turn out for me, although I think it looks pretty. And then, sorry, so that was that bit. And she said, don't stamp all your image all together. Do it in bits because the distress ink dries quickly or something. So I did that bit first, and then I thought, well, that's just plain at the top. So then I used, I don't know who this stamp is by, but I've had it ages. I got it from the range and it comes in this folder. And then I just used this, this piece across the top, stamped it, inked it up, stamped it down like that. And then you can go in with a sponge if you want to colour some more bits in. And then for this, for the writing, you want a waterproof ink. So I use the whatever waterproof ink's called. I can't think what you call it. Can't get it out because it'll wobble the camera. The archival ink anyway, the waterproof one. So I put that down. I used, it's dark brown, I think it was. And I haven't quite got it right, but then let me have a look. I use this one. So yeah, use your ink through your stencil, make sure that's dry. And then she was using, I think it was Paper Artsy grunge paste, and it's in a tub. Didn't even know that existed, and I've had a look and I can't seem to find it, but she used this grunge paste and it's quite thick, and she just put it before you do that, right, I'm excited, aren't I? so you do it with the ink first, and then you make sure it's dry, then you put your stencil over, but you move it up 2 or 3 millimeters and left. So you're supposed to have like a shadow. Can you see, look, shadow at the side. I obviously hadn't moved mine far enough across, and although it's still nice, I still like it. I think it actually looks nice on that card, but because I hadn't got what she'd got, I'd got this modelling paste, and it's quite, it was more liquidy, shall we say. Hers looked a thick paste, and she seemed to put it on effortlessly, and she has just spread it like butter, and she was doing it so easily and scrape it off, and yeah, and then I just love it. I think it is such an easy thing to do. But I'd love to be able to master that. Hers are absolutely beautiful. I've only watched 2 of her videos. Her name is, have I told you her name? I think I don't know her actual name, but her channel is Scrap Cozy. I'll leave the link anyway. But yeah, it's a lovely technique. I haven't really got that stuck down very well, but I just think it's lovely. And then she did just flick some bits of water. You can see where I flicked the water on afterwards. Sometimes there's another video that I will leave the link to as well, where she's at there doing a demonstration at the Creativation show, and she did it a bit different there. She did the card and then she flicked the water on, whereas I think on the other one she did the card, did this, and then flick the water on, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so that was my excitement for yesterday. Then I had to go and cut the grass, but it was nice to be outside. Yes, so that is that. That's everything I've got to tell you, I think, for today. Don't know when I will be back on. It's getting to be that time of year, isn't it? It's our anniversary tomorrow, April the 1st, pair of April Fools we are. Mr. Doodle will be at work, but then he's got Friday the weekend and Monday off, with it being Easter, so that'll be nice. Supposed to be, it's forecast snow for Easter Monday in this area. Brilliant sunshine today, and then probably snow on Monday. Lovely. Anyway, we shall see. Right, I hope you're all staying safe and well and having a good crafty time and all that jazz. yeah, so I will love and leave you on 25 minutes nearly, and speak to you soon. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching, and pop across if you've not seen that technique. Pop across because it's brilliant. So there, the lady, she'd done some absolutely brilliant ones, and she did, sorry, I'm going on now, I've just said cheerio, now I'm going on again, but she did do one of them which she'd done this way, and she'd done all like, I think it was leaves, all green leaves, and then she put a big quote down the middle, and then right at the more or less towards the end of doing that, she decided she wanted something in the corner, so with permanent ink she stamped in the corner, but she said, I don't like it, and so she says, I won't use that. So she said, you know, just beware before you do it. But apart from that bit that she'd stamped in big like circles, and I get what she meant. I mean, it looked all right, I would still use it, but she's got a butterfly up in this corner and then all green leaves, and it's just beautiful. It's just a lovely and quick. It's a quick technique. And this grunge paste that she got, she said it only takes 10 minutes to dry. I will see if I can search out some of that. If any of you knows where you can get it from, the Paper Artsy grunge paste. I did have a look on eBay and on Amazon. Couldn't see any. So I don't know, but it's, yeah, it looked good stuff. Or if any of you can recommend like a thick paste, I mean, this is good. You know, I've used it, but it just seems to be quite runny. Anyway, I'm going now. Take care of your loads. Bye, and thanks again, Maria, for the pennies to buy those things with. I shall be using those sometime soon. Take care. Bye.